I was watching of course, a World War I documentary yesterday, waxing fantastic about the old days. And there were these refugees, because everywhere the Kaiser went, the German army went, oh, did they leave some refugees? And first thing I noticed is how skinny everybody was. There's not one fat fuck back in the teens.
They're being starved by the German army.
They didn't lose weight that fast. This is a week in. Like Belgium, a week in. They're fucking all, they're pretty skinny people. There's no obese people in any of that footage. The soldiers, the fucking people, the refugees, not one obese person was ever filmed in the 19 teens.
No preservatives.
This is crazy. So I also noticed the refugees, they're pushing, of course, there's always that sad footage. They got a cart full of literally shit. It's just a bicycle.
Look, everybody's in hats.
Yeah.
They're all in hats.
They're all in hats.
It look like
wool
summer
everyone's in shape.
Wait, what?
Everyone's asshole smells, too. It's fucking 90 of them wearing wool.
Why does it look like they're all in blackface, too? Why is the coloring, everyone just looks black? How is that possible?
You think that horse is still alive?
Yeah, of course, everybody lived to be 47 at this time.
Yeah.
So,
How is that?
and the one guy had one leg. How do you think that happened?
Maybe because, that's a fat fuck right there. They call that guy the big fat fuck.
That's Fatty Arbuckle.
Hey, you fat fuck.
He's got his little box. His little.
Look at these. They can't believe they're.
that
I love
guy?
this guy.
What happened here?
He probably cut his foot. That was it.
Stubbed his toe.
Yeah.
My shoe was too tight.
Oh, shit. Your leg of the derby. You can't keep both. So
wait,
they only lived, they had diseases they hadn't gotten fixed yet.
Like all of them.
Like every disease ever.
What year was that?
Look at these
Women
little
just
scamps.
not allowed in the streets back then? Like, there's no women.
This is
There's a
1911.
skirt or two.
You know where the women are? Behind all those
there's one.
windows, washing fucking
over there.
dishes and cooking, for the love of Jesus.
That's true. They're behind a hot oven all day.
Right.
That's New
There's
York.
one.
Flatiron
Oh,
building.
that's right there. Okay.
Yeah, this is 1911 footage of New York City.
Wow.
You could just, stroll.
Crazy.
Meh.
There were no lanes back then, were there? Because they're just.
No.
I thought about they invented the car and were like, just take it wherever.
Yeah, just go. There's no lanes. There's no nothing.
Is this sound put in later?
I would assume they didn't have
Says
sound.
it's speed
It's a city
adjusted
bike cutting people off.
Speed
with
adjusted
added sound.
and added sound.
Down here, like, hey, fuck you! Get out!
Let's do that. You can pull the sound out.
True.
Yeah, there's just trains going down. Look at this guy crossing.
Have the
There's
good
no-
voice from Brooklyn.
But no, there's no barriers because some crazy Muslims driving up on the sidewalk.
That's right.
What the fuck?
You know what else? There's no shaved pussies either. Not a shaved vagina on the entire island.
Yeah,
That whole place is just a
right.
mess of
Oh, my
hair.
Unless she had the mange, there was a big hairy bush.
Every crotch smells like a scalp.
That's why they're in long dresses. It's just to cover it all up.
Oh, geez, look at the guy driving.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Is anybody home?
Look at the kid in the front
Girl in the
seat.
front seat.
Jesus
What's
Christ,
wrong
you put me next to him?
I get to sleep in the car at night.
Oh, look at that.
This is amazing footage.
That is great. It looks great.
Yeah.
Like for
I
1911.
guess they straightened it out and cleaned it up, whatever they can do.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Makes a
it's like
left.
a fucking-
They'd be like, you motherfucker. Look at the cop in the middle.
Wow.
That's like
Like a Peter Jackson.
Keith the
creation.
First.
I mean, they all must
They're
have
just waiting to
stunk,
beat that guy
right?
driving.
Everyone had to
If
smell
they
like
weren't
shit.
showering on the reg.
Deodorant was not a
not
big
even
Not a thing yet.
No.
Oh,
No, they used tooth powder in the morning and went out. That was it.
Tooth
powder.
powder.
Put on my tooth powder and head on out. Put on your hat, bitch.
That guy on the statue's still alive. Saying it's old.
So they
Look at that hat.
Wow, umbrellas, no AC. What? The life must have sucked.
No AC. I love how Jimmy's thinking of like AC and pussy hair.
Yeah.
My comforts, my conveniences.
They go hand in hand.
You think you would shave your pussy with no AC?
So, yeah.
He's got a.
No one's on their phone.
that
They're
90s?
looking where they're going.
Or 70.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody's distracted.
Oh, yes,
There's
that's-
nothing.
The subway station is
72nd
72nd Street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The L. There you go.
123 train now.
Is it?
Yeah. 72nd.
It still amazes me they could even build that. Like
Yeah, they
that at
built
all.
shit
You know what
like
I mean?
that. Oh, it was dangerous. They like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're teetering
Rickety.
on fucking like those old Bugs Bunny cartoons where it's like going.
It's like the first roller coasters. Like it's just wooden. It's like rickety wood that's
Yeah, look at that. Would you trust that?
bolts are shaking all the time.
Going much slower though. I mean, the L trains back then were really slow.
You think somebody's walking through there going, "Hello, I am homeless. I just need $1."
There's not a guy with a piano
Break
around his
dancing.
neck singing.
It's just Could you spare a dime for a fellow American who's down on his luck?
A knockoff Elmo soliciting like you have to stand there for 2 hours.
Yeah, what cartoon would
A
even be
knockoff Charlie Chaplin.
around? It's just a black and white Mickey with a heart on.
Some Peruvian in a fucking.
Can you imagine if they saw the future, how disappointed they would be?
He's so disappointed. Bubba Gump shrimp. What the
is that?
fuck is
Trains
that?
look exactly the same, but people urinate on them. There's no difference. Train toilet.
Oh, the
I mean,
Brooklyn
before there was
Bridge.
just horse shit on the street. Now it's opioid addicts.
Aside from the horse shit,
1911?
the streets looked pretty
Yeah.
clean. Yeah.
Not even the Empire State Building. That was like 39, right?
No. Wow. No Empire
How
State
long?
Building. No fuck.
How many years did it take for them to invent the bag behind the horse's ass? You know what I mean?
True.
'Cause there used to be horse shit, and then at some point they were like, you know what? We could probably catch it
Where's that tycoon with
somehow.
Well, let me tell you what I invented.
The horse shit bag.
What king had his shoes ruined? Some horse rider got their head cut off, and they're like,
Well, in the 60s, Martin Luther. Oh, Jesus. Is this the ferry?
It was a
There were,
steamboat
like
back then?
paddle wheels.
wow.
Look how old this shit is. But what a MAGA time to be alive.
What a time.
This is the MAGA.
Is it a fucking oil rig on the top of it?
yeah. That's what it
That would have been awful to be
You
alive
need
back
to
then.
go back
Lice.
to the times where we only had black and white.
Where men wore
And I'm not
wolf
talking
suits
people.
and
I'm
200
talking movies.
Everybody looked like they were going to a funeral.
Yeah, yeah.
Or a tuxedo to the baseball
looking
game. That
away.
would have
Yeah.
Oh, look, Ty Cobb is beating a Negro with a hammer. Third inning.
sharpening his.
Let me adjust my cummerbund.
What a fun time. Warm beer. Racial riot. Right.
I've dropped a cufflink. Find it, bitch.
Put on my wool sport jacket and go yell at the women thinking they can play baseball.
Jeez, what a time. It's amazing we even made it.
Oh, terrible.
But yeah, there was a refugee, and she's walking with her wheelbarrow full of shit, and there's war going on. But she had a hat. She's walking one of those older ladies than her. And who knows? She was probably 35. She looked ancient. But she's walking one of those older ladies that literally was shaped like a question mark. Couldn't walk. She got a cane. And they both had the hats on. Like there's shells exploding outside. You're getting dressed to leave with all your possessions. And you go like, oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those things you don't think people, it was that important. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted some kind of semblance of normalcy while
Elegant.
their houses were exploding.
Yeah.
I think it's like, when you see no shoes, no shirt, no service. Like
No
back then,
dies.
It was like, where's your hat?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not letting these scumbags.
Oh, ugh.
Airheaded.
You don't
Wasn't
want
it like-
refugees without
Wasn't it the
hats.
hat had to be outside all times, and if you came in, you had to remove the hat.
Right, it was
Or
Yeah, yeah. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
Check your hat at the door kind of a thing.